Ajerss and Khanada won 3 out of the 6 games in the Duo Cash Cup, but what was most interesting was that each win was with a different playstyle. Let's break down all 3 of these games, starting with their off spawn. Khanada and Ajerss landed at Greasy Grove in all of these games and looted it up very quickly, also making sure to get the grapple gloves from the nearby spawn. Khanada and Ajerss would stay in the Greasy area for a long time though, trading surge with the nearby rotating teams, and then Khanada and Ajerss would simply hit the shield mushrooms, allowing themselves to heal up back to full shield. Through the mid game, Ajerss and Khanada made simple rotates and stuck towards the dead side due to their early surge. This team also wasn't afraid to use their grapple gloves if needed. On the 4th zone in game 2, Khanada and Ajerss used their gloves to elevate themselves early and find extra surge that they needed. Khanada and Ajerss consistently made endgames in good positions due to their early surge and safe mid games, but now let's look at the 3 strategies that won them their games 1, 2, and 6. In game 1, Khanada sees that he is below surge and chooses to stagger with his gloves, which allows him to find a huge shot that keeps his team above the storm surge. Ajerss and Khanada grapple right below the high ground and save a ton of materials. As the endgame progresses and the height team continues to lose materials, Khanada and Ajerss decide to fight for height at the end of the 3rd moving zone and easily win it because of their materials advantage. From here, Khanada and Ajerss easily hold height on the final moving and win the game. In game 1, Khanada and Ajerss use their grapplers to mirror height and wait for the height team to run out of mats. Let's go into game 2. Game 2. Khanada and Ajerss have less mats going into the endgame and choose to grapple through the first moving. At the end of first moving, Khanada and Ajerss show why it's so important to play together as a team when looking for plays, which allows them to find this huge kill on the bevy. Then from here, they kill Vortexia and get a ton of materials. Khanada and Ajerss tarp out the second moving, and Khanada finds a kill onto Ritual, and although Khanada is the main tarper, Ajerss is immediately able to take over tarps and put this team in a good spot. Being a hybrid player in this duo's meta is extremely important to allow your team to adapt to any scenario, and if you're a fragger, you need to become a smarter player if you need to take over the tarps, and if you're an IGL, you need to become a better fighter to find more kills in the endgame. These mats take us to the final moving where Khanada and Ajerss are in the mid ground and get dropped into the low ground where they quickly clean up rhythm in 20. Ajerss finds a kill onto Beef and dies to Fatch before Khanada quickly closes out the win. Game 2 was won on the mid ground through perfect spacing, which allowed this team to find kills, and through good role adaptation that kept this team alive through the end. Finally, game 6's endgame starts, and Khanada and Ajerss grapple through the first moving and second moving, with Ajerss finding a kill along the way. Khanada and Ajerss then tarp to the dead side of the 3rd moving where they take the low ground and find kills on the surrounding team. Peterbot kills Khanada and Ajerss goes into the zone and wins the game on a heal off. This was an incredibly well played tournament, and with these 3 wins and an amazing match history, Ajerss and Khanada easily won this Duo Cash Cup. If you didn't know some of the things I talked about, make sure to like and subscribe and check out my Twitch, twitch.tv/Phoenixly, where I stream this VOD review live. Peace.